Okay, my name's Zakashi, guys, and in this video here I'm gonna be doing a video. It should be a quick video, but because equipments are just so valuable in the game nowadays, they release an awakened equipment all the time for these different tags. They release platinum equipments for these LFs and whatnot, and if it's not even the LF, it's a specific tag they're releasing platinum equipments for. So equipments are very valuable. Eraser slots going all over the place, but this is not a video for eraser slots. It's a video specifically for fragments, how you can get fragments. There's not many ways you can get fragments, but I'm going to be covering every way that you can get fragments in this video, simply because with awakened equipments coming out, they're the top tier equipments in the game. I'm going to also be doing a video that ties into this about how you should actually go ahead with awakening equipments as someone requested it. But for this video, we're going to be talking about collecting fragments, because you need a lot of them and they're quite scarce in the game, which is crazy. But hopefully you guys are going to enjoy the video. Hopefully the video is going to be useful. If you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button, man. We are on this grind to 40,000 subscribers. All my social media links are going to be on the bottom of the screen. This is the YouTube channel, but we've got a Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. So make sure to check me out on all of those. I'm not holding you guys up any longer, man. This is a requested video. Let's get into the video now. Now, the most known and most obvious way to get fragments, because there's two types of fragments, is to actually play Zenkai Ultra Space Time Rush. Now, once you play Zenkai Ultra Space Time Rush and you get everything out of it, make sure you clear everything to the max, so you're seeing Z clears if you can. Go to the exchange shop and you'll see that you have these two types of medals. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can get rare fragments of every single time. You can see type blue, green, purple, yellow, red, blue, green, purple, yellow, red. There's the two kinds, regular fragments and the rare fragments. You need both of them for awakening equipments. But what I also want to point out is the fact that you have two types of rush medals, right? And just so you know, you can exchange the gold rush medals for more regular rush medals, so that you're able to actually pick up more fragments. Because some people just hold on to the rare fragments, the rare rush medals, not knowing that the Zenkai rush medals, sorry, not knowing that they can exchange them for the regular rush medals and actually buy more fragments. People feel like they just have to get the Z power, but you really don't. You can literally just use it for the rush medals here and then exchange it for awakening equipments of your choice or the fragments. So that's just very good information. That's the base level information that you need to have for the Zenkai Ultra Space Time Rush. But actually dealing with the rushes is a different matter. But of course, this is not the video for that. I just want to point out that you can get rush medals and you can exchange those for fragments, which is what you're here for in this video. Now, the second way I want to point out for this video is something that's not always available, and the third way won't be either. It's not always available, but you can see here there's a fragment exchange shop. Now, this usually comes through like different resources that is available in the game. Sometimes they might give it out because they're generous, very unlikely though. Or sometimes it might be a situation where there's like happy bags or something like that. If it's a celebration, we're leading into festival at the time making this video, they might give out some fragments which we can use to exchange to just replenish our resources, since it's the end of the year. When they like being generous, which is very rarely, by the way, they will give you some of these. But of course, you can also get them if it's available through like things like the happy bags, if my knowledge is correct. If I'm just talking rubbish, you can correct me on that. But there's no like consistent way to grind fragment exchange medals. Otherwise, you would probably know about it and this video wouldn't be necessary. So yeah, I just want to point out what this is, and it's available but very rarely, and I don't think you'd always be able to access it specifically if you're free to play. But just to know what that is about, having the knowledge for it if you ever see it come about. Now, the third and final way I want to point out is something that's not consistently available, but it is available from time to time, and when it is available, you definitely want to take advantage of it. Now, these hoi poi coins are something that's available throughout the game from time to time. Like I said, it's not consistently in the game, but maybe from like once a month or once every other month, we get hoi pois available. Now, hoi pois are like, it's like a slot machine, where every time you spin the slot machine, you get 10 of these capsule corp things, and then you actually get some rewards. They're very random, very small amounts, but the amount of hoi pois that you get is actually a lot, especially when it drops in like the form of a raid, or there's like an a mission tab where you can actually claim it. So you can see here in the image, there's remover slots, soul exchange, Z power, rare medals. These are the capsule corp things, and the fragments, which is what you're actually looking for. Sometimes it comes with chrono crystals. The missions vary from time to time, but like I said, we're here for the fragments. If you want to know how the hoi poi goes about, it's nothing really complicated, but you just need to know that you literally just collect the hoi pois. You literally press it. It's like a little button like this, or it might be in this section here on the next to the exchange shop on the top. That's where it usually is. And then you literally just consistently press this button with your hoi poi coins available. You can do it in 10s or you can do it in 1s, and every time you're pressing it, it literally will just poof and you get 10 things coming out, or 1, and it will be random doses of these. Literally, that's it. There's nothing more to it. Just hope that you get fragments, but it's usually something that you can grind unlimited, so there's no limit to it. That's the big advantage of hoi poi. Take advantage of it if you need fragments. There's no limit to how many fragments you can get. You can grind as many hoi poi coins as you want and you'd be good. It usually ties into an extreme clash raid. So if there's a raid, you consistently play a raid. You put certain units on for the boost units so that you can get a lot of hoi pois, right? You want to increase the boost for your hoi pois and not the other extreme clash raid medals. And then you obviously go ahead and spin and spin and spin, pulling as many fragment coins or fragments and rare fragments as you can. But yeah guys, unfortunately that's the only 3 ways that you can actually get fragments in the game. Hopefully they update it, because at the time I'm making this video we're leading into festival. There needs to be way more ways, because we're literally waiting 2 weeks every single time unless there's hoi pois, and the other option is rarely ever available anyways. So literally it's just sitting standby, and the way the game's progressing, equipments are just so valuable. They shouldn't be letting us like just sit here and wait so long when we're trying to get very good equipments. Everybody like pretty much dislikes the equipment system because it's all RNG. It's very difficult as it is to get these equipments at all, and that's assuming you get a good slot on the first slot. Too many factors to go about, especially just to add that they're not giving us enough fragments to even awaken. Like for example, if I can find it, sometimes my eyes just don't work, but there's a hybrid saying fragment here, memory. I'm trying to upgrade it right now and I can, but I don't have the fragments. I just don't, and I can't get it until Ultra Space Time Rush resets. There's no way I can go about it, which is just very unfortunate. Really jarring. I've checked literally every other exchange shop, but if I've missed something obvious, please be sure to let me know in the comment section below. But I've been searching, man. I've been searching, and there literally just isn't, and that's just down to Legends and the developers not giving us other ways to go about it. It's just quite unfortunate, man. But yeah, man, press the subscribe button if this video was helpful, even though it's not much. Gave you what I could. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button, man. We're on this grind to 40,000 subscribers. All my social media links are going to be on the bottom of the screen. This is the YouTube channel. We've got a Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. But yeah, man, good luck with whatever you're grinding for, whatever equip you want. You're gonna need it, honestly. They should just really just use one of these exchange shops like rare medals or something, so that we can get fragments, because they're just not available. They're just not available. Appreciate you guys for watching. My name's Zakashi, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man.